guys, so welcome back to Lex Reads. So in today's video, I wanted to reorganize, redo my book cart. If you guys saw one of my latest videos, I redid the shelving in this room because they were leaning. When I showed you guys the final look of the shelves, I told you that I was going to reorganize the book. I was going to reorganize the book cart because the books are just on there. And I kind of, wanted to look aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, we are going to be doing that right now. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's do this. They actually have wheels on here, but it's really hard to like wheel it back and forth with this carpet and this rug. I actually got this from Walmart for I think less than 30 bucks. I think I want to get another one to put in this closet because there's like some craft stuff that I have that I kind of want to, reorganize. So I'm thinking about getting another one. Hopefully it's still there. I believe it's also listed in the description box down below. Okay, so the top shelving, this is, I think, some rereads I have. Okay. I don't know why these are here. I think I wanted to read these for the summertime. See this is on my summer TBR last year, and I did not get a chance to read it. So it says Miss V's Hot Girl Summer. So I want to keep that, but I want to kind of organize it like in sections. This one, oh, this is a newer book. That's why I kept it on here. This is Champagne Taste on a Bad Boy Budget by Zuri Day. This is a Harlequin novel. Now, you know what? I actually can put this on the shelf for, what is this called? The romances. I'm going to put that over there. This James I have not read. I have not read The Personal Librarian. I have not read With Love from Harlem. Trading Dreams at Midnight by Diane McKinney Weststone. What is this? By Her Own Design by Purple Hughley. And this is Isaac's Song by Daniel Black. Okay. And then also, I have not read this. Firstborn Girls by Bernice McFadden. I know I'm going to read this in November for Nonfiction November. I do want to read this in November. But I'm still going to keep that on there. Now, this right here are all books that I have read, but I want to reread because I told you guys that this year is going to be a reread for me. This is going to be a reread year for me. I'm currently reading My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell, and I read that back in 2020, so I'm currently reading that now. But these are books that just stuck out to me that I wanted to read again because I thoroughly enjoyed them. So Red Clay by Charles B. Flancher. We read that for my book club last year. I read The Scammer by Tiffany Jackson. I read that on my own and I wanted to read it again. First time I read this was on my Kobo, so I want to physically read it, like a physical copy, because I want to tab and highlight and do all that. This was another book club pick, Grown Women by Sarah Johnson. I read this. This is our pick in December, and I want to read it again because I do want to highlight it and tab it. But I waited to the last minute to read this book, and I had to rush it. So, and still enjoyed it and had a fantastic discussion about it. But I want to read it again and really take my time and do all of that. And this is a 3-generational story. And then these two, I read these back in high school. Of Mice and Men. I read this my 10th grade year, so I wanted to go back and read that. And then I also wanted to watch the movie again. The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This was required reading for me my junior year of high school, but I didn't finish the book, which I was able to pass the class. But like, yeah, I don't even remember this book, so I do want to read this again. And it's not a long book at all. And this is a newer book I got a couple months ago, The Vicious Game by Joelle Willington. This is YA, but I was saying that if I read another YA book, when I read another YA book, I wanted this to be it. So you know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that because when I read another YA book, I want it to be that one. This is also a romance book, Out of Office by H. Cunningham. I think that's the same lady. Yeah, for this one. So I want to put these together. And then I want to keep these on here. These are all my books that I have not read. I don't know. Why do I have this on here? This is by Marie Benedict. Lady Clementine. William Churchill's wife. Oh, I know. But what, last year, I got into the Crown, the like series about Queen Elizabeth, and they had Churchill on there. I think I wanted to learn about his wife, I want to say. I'm going to take this out of there because this is not doing anything for me. Again, I go through phases. So we're going to put this on a shelf over here. The classic book, this is Maurice by E.M. Forster. I wanted to read this because this is a very controversial read. He wrote this in 1913 and 1914, and he didn't want it to come out because it's about, I think, a young man. He has feelings for another young man, and you guys know during that time it was tabooed. And I don't think, and this wasn't published until 1971, and he died in 1970. If you know anything about E.M. Forster, he was a closeted gay man. So I do want to keep this on there. So I'm going to put that there. This is what Octavia Butler, Fledgling. I think that the next book I wanted to read by her, I wanted to read something new. I've only read Pillars of the Sawyer by her, I believe. It was required reading for me when I was in college. I want to say my freshman or sophomore year. But I wanted to read something else by her that was not a series, just like a standalone. So I saw this like I want to say a year ago now with this new edition. So I said when I read another, Octavia Butler, I want to read this one. I do believe I'll probably read this in October. I want to keep a thriller on here. My next thriller I want to read is All Her Little Secrets by Wanda M. Morrison. I remember I started this, got into it, and then I end up getting distracted and reading something else. But my next thriller, I want it to be this. I also have Kristen Hanna's The Women. It's another one I want to read. I started it. It was really good, and then I got distracted. But I do want to read this because I don't know a lot about, is it the women in Vietnam? And then I don't know a lot about Vietnam. On the bottom shelf, which I'm going to put this on, the second shelf is The Love Songs of W. Du Bois. I do want to read this. I'm just so intimidated by the size, even though I've read a book of this capacity, which was what, A Little Life. So I know that I can read a book of this capacity. It's just, yeah, I do think I might get like the audio and have this because I have a feeling that I really am going to like this. Also, too, I have a feeling that I'm going to want to tab and highlight and all of that. Okay. Have this. This is a series my sister brought me. Was it this year or year before? The Baby Girl series. I believe this is a independent author, but I love the covers. I haven't read an urban fiction in a while. So I do want to keep this on there. I think this is probably the next like urban fiction book I read. I want it to be this Baby Girl series by C. Darling Howard. Books I have Real by Kennedy Ryan. I actually have this on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited. I started it again, got distracted. I want to keep this on here. Yeah, even though I think when I read this, I'm probably gonna read it on my Kindle. But of course, the second book is coming out for this series, and you guys already know I'm going to be getting it. So yeah. And then years ago, I got this actually. I've had this since college. This little book stand, and then I also wanted to put where my like Kindle inserts and things like that. I want to keep that here. I thought this would be really cute. This is a candle from, what do you call it, Bath and Body Works, that book loft one. So I had cleaned it out and I wanted to keep it. So I'm thinking I can keep it right here. So now all the books are organized. I have them kind of where I want them to be. I'm going to put them over here. Okay, so this is how the bookshelf is looking. I like it so much. I really like the way it looks. Now everything is where it should be. All right, you guys, so that is it for organizing my book carts. Again, I really like the way it looks. I like the way it's placed. I'm so glad that I have room now. It looks really, really nice. I like it so much. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today, and I'll be back with more Black books. Bye.